good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome back to the Daily Mind Shift podcast. I'm David.
And I'm Anna. Thank you so much for joining us today. We've got a powerful topic. Simple, but honestly life-changing. The power of small habits.
Yes, because so many of us wait for the big moment, the perfect timing, the perfect plan, but the truth is, it's the tiny things we do every day that build who we become.
Exactly. As the saying goes, we don't rise to the level of our goals. We fall to the level of our systems. That one line changed how I look at progress.
That's such a good one, James Clear, Atomic Habits, right?
Yep, a modern classic. But even before that, Aristotle said it centuries ago. We become what we repeatedly do. So excellence, or failure, it's all in our habits.
Let's start with the basics. A habit, in simple terms, is a loop. Cue right pointing arrow routine right pointing arrow reward. The cue triggers the behavior, the routine is the action, and the reward reinforces it.
Right, like, if you wake up and smell coffee, that's your cue. The routine is making a cup, and the reward is that first glorious sip.
That's me every morning, and that's why habits are so powerful, they save mental energy. Your brain loves shortcuts. Once it learns a pattern, it goes, "Oh, I know this. Let's automate it."
Exactly. And that's why changing habits can be tricky, because you're fighting something your brain thinks is efficient.
So true. But here's the beautiful part. That same automation works for positive routines too. If you automate healthy or productive behaviors, you build momentum without even thinking about it.
Yes. Imagine you automatically drink water, stretch, check your top 3 priorities. All before 9 a.m. That's not motivation anymore, that's muscle memory. Let's be honest. How many of us have set big New Year's resolutions and dropped them by February?
All of us, probably. We overestimate what we can do in a week and underestimate what we can do in a year.
Exactly. The problem isn't the goal itself, it's that we expect change to happen fast. But transformation happens slowly, in small consistent actions.
Right. You don't get fit from one workout. You get fit by showing up 100 times, even when it's boring.
And sometimes it's not even about intensity, it's about identity. For example, instead of saying, "I want to run a marathon," say, "I'm becoming a runner."
Yes, you're shifting from outcome-based habits to identity-based habits. When you see yourself as the kind of person who does the habit, you stop negotiating with yourself.
That's such a powerful mindset. So instead of saying, "I need to drink more water," just think, "I'm a person who hydrates well." It's simple, but it rewires your behavior.
Alright, let's get practical. How do you build small habits that actually last?
Step 1. Start tiny. Too many people go big too soon and burn out. Start with 1 push-up, 1 glass of water, 1 page of reading.
Exactly. I once started journaling by writing 1 sentence a day. And some days that 1 sentence became a full page. But even if it didn't, the habit stayed alive.
Step 2. Attach it to something you already do. That's called habit stacking. Example. After I brush my teeth, I'll drink a glass of water.
Or, after I make my morning coffee, I'll write down my top 3 tasks. That's how you anchor new behaviors to old ones.
Step 3. Make it easy. If you want to eat fruit, keep it on the counter, not in the fridge. If you want to work out, lay out your gym clothes the night before.
Yep, make the good habit easy and the bad habit hard. Hide your phone when you need to focus. Delete apps that suck your time.
And finally, celebrate small wins. Smile, say, yes, out loud. Do a little victory dance. Whatever it takes to reward your brain.
It sounds silly, but that small celebration tells your brain, hey, this feels good. Let's do it again tomorrow. That's how habits stick.
So, David, what's one habit stack you've built that really works for you?
Okay, I'll share one. After I finish brushing my teeth at night, I write one sentence in my gratitude journal. That one small addition helps me sleep with a calm mind.
That's beautiful. Mine's a bit funny. After I feed my cat in the morning, I immediately drink a full glass of water. Now the cat basically reminds me to hydrate.
Perfect. That's how it works. You tie new habits to something automatic. It's like using your brain's rhythm to your advantage.
Here are a few more examples for our listeners. After making your bed, right pointing arrow, do 2 minutes of deep breathing. After checking emails, right pointing arrow, write one quick gratitude note. After lunch, right pointing arrow, take a 5-minute walk.
Each one takes less than a few minutes, but imagine doing those every day for a year. That's 365 small steps toward a calmer, healthier you.
Okay, we've talked about building good habits. But what about the bad ones?
Yes, the tough part. The key is awareness. You can't change what you don't notice.
Exactly. Start observing your triggers. What happens right before the bad habit? Is it boredom, stress, fatigue?
And then, replace it, don't remove it. The brain hates empty loops. If you stop scrolling social media, fill that moment with something else, like stretching or walking.
That's so true. When I quit late night snacking, I replaced it with tea. Same routine, different reward.
Yes, swap, don't stop. And remember, slip-ups are part of the process. The goal isn't perfection, it's progress.
So, let's wrap up with a little reflection. Think about one tiny habit you can start today. Something so easy it almost feels too small to matter.
Maybe it's writing one line in your journal. Maybe it's doing one stretch after you wake up. Whatever it is, start small and stay consistent.
Because small habits compound. They're like drops of water filling a bucket. Invisible at first, but eventually overflowing with change.
Beautifully said. Small steps, every day. That's how you build the life you want.
Let's leave our listeners with today's mantra. Small steps. Big changes. Every single day.
I love that. Thank you so much for listening today, and if you enjoyed this episode, share it with a friend or leave us a quick review.
We'll be back next week with another inspiring topic. Until then, stay consistent, stay kind to yourself, and keep building those small habits.
See you next time.